boyfriend just sent me some breakfast. And last week I made banana syrup and I just put it in my Chick-fil-A iced coffee. Looks like chocolate milk. Oh my god. It tastes delicious in everything, and it's like a little bit different in every drink. Like in my matcha, I don't know how to describe it. It's just amazing. There's these really cute homemade syrup containers. They're so cute. So cute. I think soon I'm gonna get those because from the grocery store this week, I got some blueberries. So we're gonna make blueberry syrup, which I can't put as much in coffee, but I think I'll still have banana left over. So it's really bothering me the way that I look. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and what is my plan for today? I wanna be outside all day because my outside time has been so fresh, inspiring, Gorgina. That's just what I need today. I might bring a little blanket, bring a little hammock, a book. I need to just be in nature today. I'm outside today, having a beautiful, gorgeous, inspiring, magical day. I told you guys last week that I was going to go outside more because it's such an easy hack to being more positive, and there's a lot of lawn equipment going in the background, so I really hope that that's just like a very distant sound and that it's not picking up that much. Whatever. But I came out here today and I sat down with my journal. I have this app called Pattern, which is kind of like similar to CoStar but better. It gives you more personal, I don't know, it's just better, but it gives you daily little updates. And for the past 2 to 3 months now, this app has been telling me to sit down with myself and my imagination and just imagine multiple different scenarios of my ideal outcome and ways that those could become a thing. And yesterday, I just had such an epiphany that I've been shoving myself into such a small little box in terms of figuring out this next chapter of my life and figuring out my identity after graduating and figuring out the first step of the rest of my 20s or whatever this little chapter will become. I think a lot of times when we're so dead set and focused on one pathway leading to our desired goal, we ultimately end up creating such a narrow vision of what our life and what success can look like and the ways that it can come from. There's a lot of social conditioning that goes into what your 20s are supposed to look like, and I was listening to a Mel Robbins podcast a couple weeks ago or days ago or something, and she was talking about how your 20s are the hardest era because it's the first time in your life where you're not surrounded by your peers anymore and you're totally and completely on your own in terms of deciding what's coming next and how you're going to get to where you want to go. There's no longer people standing on either side of you that you can measure yourself against, and that can be extremely lonely and scary. And there's a lot of social conditioning that goes into this time period because at every age beforehand there are markers, there's milestones, there's concrete ways to measure your progress and measure your journey in terms of getting to your next step. And when it comes down to it just being you, yourself, and you figuring out what the fuck is going on and who you are outside of all of these group settings, it can be really easy to shove ourselves into the small box that we've been put in since the beginning of our early childhood. And I think that I've had a pretty big epiphany in terms of letting myself imagine in a childlike way and letting myself be open to many, many, many possibilities. I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself since graduating to follow one strict certain path, and I've been facing a lot of resistance once I decided to kind of stop dreaming so much and stop being very imaginative about the ways I could get to where I want to go and what I could do to get to where I want to go and just everything in general. I was like, okay, I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling untethered. I'm feeling like my whole life has just flipped upside down, because it kind of had. In order to feel safe and secure, I need to just follow a path that I don't necessarily feel aligned with, or I feel like it would even be the best decision for me. But because I'm so scared and I need something to fall back on, I just have to sacrifice for what seems like a quick and easy fix in terms of feeling stable again and feeling attached to something again. But instead, it's really a gift to be so free. My bangs are pissing me off right now. They're at the most disgusting length. I tried to blow them out and they just are not cooperating. Like, what is this? What is this? So I'm trying to tuck them behind my ears, and that's also not cooperating. It's just rude. They keep falling out. I need permanent bobby pins on both sides. Whatever. Is my concealer running out too? What's going on? Been really loving life lately. I think I was having a rough couple of weeks earlier this month. I really got out of a rut. I'm feeling super positive, super happy, super hopeful. I feel like a million options and opportunities are open to me and on their way to me. And I know that means that something's gonna happen soon, because it's always when you kind of shake your discomfort with the current moment that the next thing comes in. Just based on past patterns, I know something might be happening soon. Don't know what. This camera, I feel like, is so inaccurate. So whenever I do my makeup in it, I'm really self-conscious that it actually looks horrible. Oh my gosh, this little piece of hair. I'm gonna lose it. I've been promising myself I was gonna make this for the last couple days, and I'm worried that my blueberries are gonna get moldy. So we're gonna make blueberry syrup to make a blueberry matcha. I feel like we already showed you the recipe last time, but I'll show it again just in case. One more thing. Last night I acquired the most delicious breakfast/snack on earth. Eggo French Toaster sticks. They're so freaking good, and I haven't had them in so long, but they've really upped their technology because now they have a peel and stick. I can't believe there's only 8 in this box. I feel like there used to be 12. Inflation. Okay, while those are toasting away, let's prepare our syrup. Okay, so I put equal parts water and sugar in this pot, and we're gonna let her boil, and we need to mix her. Then I have my blueberries, and I'm just gonna follow the same procedure that I did with the banana. I made half the amount of syrup as last time because with the banana I had so much that I could put it in coffee and matcha, so I was putting it literally in every drink I was making. But with the blueberry, it's seeming like it's gonna be only for matcha, but that's fine. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be delish. Okay, I'm feeling impatient, so I'm gonna put the blueberries in. Okay. Oh. Okay, I probably should have rinsed them off first. It should be fine. It looks really good. Okay, I did spill it all over me, so all of my white clothes are now in the washer. But this is her. She's filled to the brim. Of course, I have my toaster sticks. This might be actually the best breakfast known to man. Okay, we're getting there. I think it's safe to take a sip now. There's like so much blueberry at the bottom, and it's perfect. I wanted it to have a little bit of blueberry flakes in it. It's literally so good. It's not even 11:30. I've just made the most delicious drink, the most delicious breakfast. It's like, you know, what now? How can I make this day even better? I have a few ideas. I'm gonna be so real. Ew, the way that my necklace is hanging out, it looks like... Ugh, I did not like that. Anyways, I'm gonna wipe this off first. Just in case my camera is blurry. Maybe turn my brightness up so you can see me better. It's Friday night and my makeup is fully done because I have had a lot of flops this week. I really flopped quite a lot this week, more than I'd like to probably admit. Number one, the outfit that you saw me in, the blue little sweatsuit, I know it was cute, but I'm going to tell you the real story behind it. I ordered on Depop, if you remember me talking about last week, my missing Depop package. Not only did it take an extra 2 days to arrive from the post office, which, sure, it happens. I get it. I sympathize. I'm not mad. Ooh. And this is why I literally just opened the page, and how cute are these? I want these like right now. These are adorable. They're my size. They kind of remind me of the Adidas Tokyo or whatever they're called right now. These are fucking cute. $68 is crazy. But let's see how much shipping is. These are fucking really cute. I love these. Ugh. The thing about Depop is that it stresses you out to no end when you have something in your bag and it's like in 4+ people's bags, and then you want to make an offer, it says 5+ offer sent. Like, that lets you know bitches are clawing at this item, okay? And it gives you this like sense of urgency that you need to buy it now or else someone's gonna buy it, and 9 times out of 10 somebody buys it. Somebody fucking buys it. So, oh fuck, I need to really I'll make an offer. I'll keep it nice in the middle, nice and neutral. But then they accept your offer and you're like, oh, I could have offered less. Like, I almost would rather have an offer denied. Like, straight up, no, bitch, too low, than I would have an offer accepted, because that makes me think now I'm still getting cheated because you would have accepted lower. I'm thinking too deep into this. I'm sending the offer. Any freaking ways. Back to the Depop lore. The package was late to the post office. Then, on the day that it was delivered, I went out to my mailbox and there was no package to be found. So I have to call the post office and I'm like, hello? No one answers. So I have to go to the post office. And I was thinking, thank God I know where my local post office is, because sometimes there's so many post offices. Like, I'm thinking in places I've lived before, I wouldn't know where to walk to. So I don't know how I would have ever gotten this figured out. I would have just lost the package. So whatever. I live in a close distance to my own post office. And I walk in and I'm like, I have a package delivered. And he's like, delivered? And I'm like, yeah, well, the issue is that it wasn't delivered, even though it says that it was. So we had to call the delivery driver, and the delivery driver put it in the wrong mailbox, and it was this whole ordeal, but I got the package, okay? So I'm so excited, walking up to my mailbox, been waiting 2 days late now for these god freaking shoes. I don't even have a picture of what they were supposed to be. I don't even want to look at a picture of what they were supposed to be, because I am still a little traumatized that they never came, because I really was banking on them for I was like, this is my staple summer shoe. Like, I'm going to wear these so much. They were unique. Like, I haven't been able to find a replica or a dupe. I don't know. Whatever. I reach into the mailbox to get them out. I don't feel shoes in the package. It's soft. I'm like, these aren't shoes. Like, there's no way in hell that these are the freaking shoes. So I open the package, and what do you know is in there? This I Am Gia sweatsuit, which is cute because my best friend has the same one in pink, and she wore it a lot when we were traveling together last summer. So I thought it was so cute then. So in a way, it's like made its way back to me. But I wouldn't have bought it, and I wouldn't have, like, I didn't want it, you know what I'm saying? And now here it is, and it belongs to me. I don't really wear sweatsuits like that, like this, that often. I like a baggier sweatsuit if I'm gonna wear that. I'm not really like I don't know, like, it was cute the first day, and I wore it in that video because I was just trying to make amends with my heartbreak that the shoes didn't come. And now I'm like, I don't think I really like it. I don't think I like it. And the girl blocked me. All you had to do, babe, was just switcheroo the packages because someone out there has my shoes. I saw that she sold this set on the same day. So if by chance the person who's watching this was supposed to get a blue IMG set and you have my shoes, my pink tabbies, let's chat if you want. No pressure. But the original Depop girl blocked me. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Within the same week, I also ordered another Depop package. I know. I've been on a little bit of a Depop kick. I've been off Depop for so long because it's just, the things always look better than they really are. And you end up, like I said, in this like weird auction rat race, buying things that would you have bought otherwise if it weren't for like the heat of the moment, like feeling like you got like such a steal? Probably not. So I ordered a cutesy little black and white polka dot shirt, and it's ugly. It's really ugly. It's not the texture I would have wanted. It's not the shape I would have wanted. It kind of smells. Sorry. So, yeah. So yeah, there's been a few flops this week. On top of that, I wanted to just come and say, it's just funny, I guess, how moods always fluctuate. Like, that's just one thing a mood is gonna do, is change. I live heavily in my emotions and my moods. That's just me. It's rough. It is also a gift, but I flow with the tides of like the moon and life and the vibes in the air, whether I know it or not. I am heavily affected by them. So there was like some kind of moon transit, some astrology thing going on, which I couldn't tell you the specifics of, but I do subscribe heavily to these kinds of explanations of the ether, whatever, the forces that be, the powers that be. Let me just stop. And it's clear how heavily, like, that the time frame of that feeling was in this very supportive, expansive time. And that was like the energy, the collective energy. And I get really mistaken sometimes when I'm feeling super positive and inflated and like really motivated and free and open, which it's not that can't be tapped into all the time, but I get a little misconstrued, or I convince myself that I will feel like this forever. Like, I'm never going to feel unmotivated again. I've cracked the code, like, and then slowly but surely, like it always happens, it never doesn't happen this way, that feeling fades and you fade right back into another little bit of a rut. Each time that I feel so great and inspired, I pick up a little something in my mindset, like something I noticed that I was repeatedly doing when I was feeling that way, so that when I inevitably dip back down again, I know that it's, 50% the vibes of life and another good 50% probably of my own, like the work I'm putting in to like combat whatever mindset that I don't want to have, or whatever feelings that I need to sit with and not read into and not commit to. So yeah, I'll just be honest. When I started like filming this week, I was on the moon. Like, you couldn't convince me that anything would ever go wrong again. And not that anything has gone wrong. I just have felt a dip in that sort of confidence about the future and my clarity in this time of uncertainty that I'm going through. It's not easy to feel super confident and then feel like you can't get that back. Like, I woke up, I think it was literally Monday this week, and I had lost it. Like, it just was like, I just felt it, and I'm like, no, fuck, like, I don't want to be so down in the pits again and like so Debbie Downer and like so freaking out and worried and anxious and like desperate for something to work out, like scared that nothing's going to work out for me, and just really so much in fear. A few days prior, it had just been so easy to like shake off and just brush off my shoulder. I'm just being real, just letting you know that it's okay to only feel better temporarily and that there's still something to be gained. What I learned is that there are definitely effective methods to getting me in a better headspace, ones that I've been talking about, like my positive affirmations that I've been journaling about, which I talked about those in the last video, in the last couple videos. Just click on one of those and I'll be yapping about it at some point. I would do it now, but my journal is far away and I'm cozy on my couch. That's really been helping me. Like, point blank period, I feel that immediate relief when I lift myself up out of a negative space and write maybe even delusional statements about my positive expectations and my positive all these things. It soothes me for the moment, and that carries throughout the day. I might need to do it 5 times a day, but I'll fucking spend more time writing those silly little words and for temporary moments feeling better than not doing it and wasting away, letting my brain run wild with negativity, as it likes to do. What else has it been? Just going outside. Clears my mind like no other. It makes me feel open and expansive. It makes me feel small. I just feel so comforted by birds and big trees. Like, something about it, it just feels like a hug. I don't know how to like describe it, but I love it. It's, I think, a literal core value of mine to spend at least 30 minutes of like meditational time outside per day. And doing something physical or something that really needs a lot of attention that's challenging, because a lot of our pain and discomfort in a time of uncertainty or a time of transition is maybe having a little bit too much free time or just using too much of our time in between anything to think and ruminate and run things over and strategize and theorize and make sense of this and make sense of that, because our brain feels so out of whack when we're out of routine. Like I said on Monday, when I was really struggling, I had a choice to stay home and keep, ruminating in my own mind, trying to like talk myself into feeling better, trying to talk myself out of feeling bad, and it never ends up good. So I went to hot yoga, and it can be hard to motivate yourself to go to something hard or do a hard workout or a hard anything when you're already not feeling the greatest. Agreed with myself, I'm fucking tired. I've had a shit day. I've been so all over the place and stressed out. I didn't eat enough from being so anxious. So I'm probably going to be a little bit weaker. I'm probably going to get tired, but I can rest if I need to. And when I tell you that it felt so good to be in that class, even though I was struggling, it felt good to be struggling in something that was way more present, way more in my control. It was hot. I was miserable. My body was tired. Like, miserable is maybe too far, but I wasn't comfortable, right? In that moment, I was just noticing how much I was locked in and paying attention to this present struggle that's ultimately better for my health, better for my mind. Like, I know in the end it turns out fine. It's so much more right there in front of me than anything I could be worried about controlling in the future. If hot yoga is not your thing or working out's not really your thing, I would just recommend finding something like that. The fact that it was difficult it felt very crucial to its method. So yeah, I love you. You there. I love you. And I hope you had a good week. I will see you soon. Bye.